The regime change at Kenya's electoral body, the IEBC, is fast approaching. This after Parliament early this evening approved the nomination of the team to supervise the country's next general election in just under 7 months. The Wafula Chebukati-led team now awaits President Uhuru Kenyatta's nod before officially taking over from the Issack Hassan's team. Morimi Mwangi begins our broadcast tonight.
Many of that opinion say aye. Aye. Many of the contrary opinion say no. The ayes have it.
Through acclamation, members of the National Assembly approved the nomination of Wafula Chebukati to chair the country's electoral agency, IEBC, alongside the 6 nominees for IEBC Commissioners.
Contribute to the motion.
But not without objection from some legislators who felt that Chebukati performed dismally in the interviews compared to other candidates.
Mr. Chebukati was second to one Mr. Tukero or Lekena. How number 1 became number 2 and number 2...
Yes, that's your point of order, Honorable Wamalwa.
Mr. Speaker, is it in order for Honorable Memusi, who is my good friend, to mislead this House by saying that there's Olekina who was number 1 and yet we are not accessible to how the selection panel was scoring these candidates?
We have seen a lot of marginalization going on. We have seen a lot of purging of the Maasai community. Just the other day, 2 PSS were removed for no reason. Just the other day, the central bank, the governor of central bank was supposed to be Lesrima. He was removed and ceremoniously he was number 1. Now we are seeing Tukero being removed again, just like all those others. The issue is there will be a time of reckoning.
Let's be very honest. None of these people come from my constituency or from my county. You know, when you stand in this house and you either support or oppose based on your ethnic orientation, it's a very sad day for Kenya.
Is it possible that the community which gave America its first black president cannot find a representative in 3 successive electoral commissions?
But with voter registration ongoing, the legislators were categorical about their expectations from the new IEBC team on the sanctity of the general election, which is only 7 months away.
Him and his commission have integral business to do so that Kenyans who qualify to be elected will have to go through the commission.
It's not just about celebrating that we have commissioners in place now, Mr. Speaker. We have a duty as a people, as leaders of this country, Mr. Speaker, to give them the support.
We have to make do with what we have. We have to trust them, because if we cast aspirations, even before we have sworn in the commissioners and we cast aspirations on the commissioners, I think we are not doing the country a favor.
As many as that opinion say aye. Aye. As many of the contrary opinion say no. The ayes have it.
Earlier, the National Assembly endorsed the nomination of retired Anglican Church Archbishop Eliud Wabukala to chair the country's anti-graft agency, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, but with a strongly worded condition to the soft-spoken cleric that the job will demand more than just divine intervention.
Where he is going, it's not the Anglican Church. Neither is it any religious activity. He is walking into a very dangerous institution.
We have gotten the right man for the IT job. I know there are those who are fearful. They think that because he's a clergy, he's too soft for the job.
We had the tough-talking PLO Lumumba, who was speaking the Queen's English. And he used to say the issues of high voltage list, Mr. Speaker. He said he's going to go for the big fish, the small fish. Unfortunately, we never saw any big fish going down, Mr. Speaker.
Archbishop, the Reverend Wabukala, will only be able to perform this role, Mr. Speaker, if he gets unqualified political support.
Now, with the names of the EACC chair and the IEBC commissioners passed by Parliament, all eyes now turn to President Uhuru Kenyatta, whose final word can either reject or approve their appointment. Morimi Mwangi, KTN News at Parliament Buildings in Nairobi.